believe it or not, some people still come to the reef.
Move along.
It's been a rough year for the residents of the reef. They've seen their queen possibly killed in action, along with most of their fleet. But Petra still stands at her guard.
I hope we can hunt together again someday.
And Varric's our good friend over here. He still rules the House of Judgment with his nice little staff. And of course, Master Eyes, the most snarky, arrogant, and cocky of all the Cryptarchs. He still stands guard. And then there's blind old Brother Vance. Well, he's got nothing to do right now, and not until September 30th when good old Trials of Osiris returns. But there's only one reason why I'm here right now. You know that reason, and that, of course, is to find out what Xur's got. Alright! Welcome to the Xur Report, folks. I am the King, aka the Scott, welcoming you to the debut of Xur 5.0. Alright. So, this has been anticipated for quite some time. As you can see, I am decked out right now in all Rise of Iron gear. Right there on the back, there it is, the sexy, the awesome, the returning Iron Gallahorn. That's right, this is the new version, the back in black version. It's basically exactly the same as the normal version, but come on, it's silver and black. It looks badass. If you pre-ordered Rise of Iron, it's in your Postmaster. You can't use it, but it's there. You can't use it until you do the Gallahorn quest, which will get you the normal Gallahorn. So yes, you get 2 Gallahorns for the price of 1. Alright. Now as we turn around here, for some reason this person here at the reef is just hanging around me. Oh, there she goes. That was kind of cool. Now as you can see here from top to bottom, I've got on, first off, the helmet. This is the new Warlock helmet, the Astrocyte Verse. And if you want to take a look here, the Astrocyte Verse, this one's $345. I got it from an Engram a while ago. And we'll take a look here. Move to survive. Temporary increase to recovery on blink. This item was going to be in the Taken King. It was featured in many of the preview videos and in a lot of promotional material. But it was cut. Mainly because this perk was not always temporary increase to recovery on blink. Instead, it actually gave you more ability to control your blink, as well as cooldown changes to blink. It made it a better blink. It made it an overpowered blink, so they cut it, while they were also nerfing blink. So this one got put on the shelf until they could rework it in, and now you get temporary increase to recovery. So the perk, honestly, not that big a deal. But take a look at that damn thing. Look at it. That is one sexy helmet. That is awesome. Very cool. And that's why I bought it. Well, that's why I got it decoded. See here, I'm wearing the Days of Iron gloves, the Days of Iron raiment, and the Days of Iron steps. These are the items you get from the Rise of Iron book when you progress certain levels. And now that I've shown you that, I can also show you the helmet for that, which is the Days of Iron crown. So you can see here, I'm all decked out except for my artifact. We'll talk about that in a sec. But this is the armor set you get from completing the Rise of Iron book, or at least getting to level 10. You get these sets. A little later on, I'm going to get the class armor, but these are the ones you get from that. So I believe you get the gauntlets first at 2, then you get the boots at 4, then you get these at 8, the chest piece, and then you get the helmet at 10. You also get the ghost, which is over here. This is your level 6, the Iron Song Shell. So that's pretty cool. Over here, this is Sepix Deposed Bond, and I'm going to show you this one a little more close up too. Look at that bond. Oh, it changed. It changed. That is pretty cool. You get this as the unique drop from the Sepix Prime, now called Sepix Perfected Strike, the updated Devil's Lair. That's where you get this. You can get this and also get a sniper rifle that happens to be pretty good. The name is slipping my mind right now, as I got this twice instead of the sniper. I didn't even know this existed until it dropped for me. But I really like it. It's one of my favorite Warlock bonds now. It's pretty damn cool. And also here you're getting a closer look at the arms for it. And over here you can see my weapons. It's a returning Hopscotch Pilgrim. Now, I don't play a lot of Crucible. At least not, in the last year or so. But I've played a little bit of the new Supremacy mode. For the Rise of Iron book, you gotta win 10 matches and do a bunch of other things. First match I played, I got a Hopscotch Pilgrim. And I played another match a few hours ago, and I got my second. So, they're dropping pretty good. This one's got third eye and rangefinder, pretty good. It's a returning weapon from year one. And there it is in all its glory. Over here, we've got Bad Counsel 4. This is the new Monarchy's new shotgun. And I like the sights on it. I can't really show you that here, but it's fast firing, full auto. It's really cool. Extended mag, really cool weapon. I really like it. And of course, we already talked about this. There it is. Better look for you. There it is. The sexy, super sexy Iron Gjallarhorn. If you didn't pre-order Rise of Iron, sorry, you're going to be stuck with the normal one, but you're still going to get the normal one. Everybody can get the Gjallarhorn. Everybody. Beautiful. And here's that ghost again. Look at that. That is one sexy ghost. Silver and gold, beautiful. You got the tree, you got the leaves, the branches. Up here you got the symbol of the Iron Lords, the hands holding the battle axe. Just badass. That is just a badass looking ghost. Awesome. Very awesome. Go down here, and here's the other pre-order bonus. The Iron Galler Wing. Now, that just looks badass. I love it. I love it. But here's something else. The Galler Horn. That's right. They gave us a horn. Which, in Norse mythology, that is what the Galler Horn is. It's an actual horn. So now, listen to this horn. Awesome. Awesome. You probably can't hear that too well, but after the horn, there's like howling wolves there. That's cool. Down here on my ship, we got the Timeless Tereshkova. Now this ship is kind of cool. This is the PlayStation exclusive for Rise of Iron. So that's our ship. It basically looks like the Fatal Vision ship, only it's a different color. So that's cool. But here's something else. Chasing Infinity. This is the Queen ship, folks. This ship was only available for about 3 weeks in year one, during the original Queen's Wrath event. This is the ship you got if you were very lucky. So this has just come back. I got it from my first Queen's Wrath update package. So that's awesome. Very awesome. Here is the Vigilamus or Vigilamus Noctu emblem. Now this was if you played the game last week and you got the Super AIDS or Super Virus or whatever, where you had all the stuff spinning around your head. You got this last week, or you got this week with Rise of Iron, if you happen to get those. So that's what that is. Here we got a new shader called Sparkle Pony. It's available from Able Levante right now for 7,500 Glimmer. So if you got a lot of Glimmer to spend and you like shaders, there you go. That's a new one right there. Good old Sparkle Pony. This is also a new one, Barrier Ethos. It's also available from Able Levante right now. And I know this is not the Able Levante report, but, it's pretty cool. And here, this is the finger wagging mode. Brand new one. Look at that. No, no, no. No, no, no. Not in my house. That comes from the new Radiant Treasure packages, if you're lucky. And, well, I've only opened one, and I got it, so I guess I was pretty lucky. Usually I'm not. But, you know why you're here. I've put it off long enough. Let's go see what Xur's got this week. And you can see we are at the reef, so he's in his special little cubby hole here. It's a good reason to come back to the reef, folks. Another good reason is Queen's Wrath now gives you armor. And, it's pretty good. So here we go. Let's see what Xur's got for the first week of Rise of Iron. Alright. So, leading off, we have the Legacy Engram. It's for gloves, gauntlets, your one item. Don't buy this. All armor was upgraded to year 2, so unless you just want to fill out your kiosk and you're missing some gloves, don't buy this. Don't waste your coins. Forget it. Just wait until you get a drop in year 2. Up next, we've got the Twilight Garrison for Titans. This is a returning year 2 item, and as you can see, the new level for Xur and most of the other vendors is 350. So that is what you will get now. It's up from 280, so that's pretty cool. The Twilight Garrison is a year 2 chess piece for the Titans. I mean, you can't really take a look at it. I forgot. The big perk with that is you press circle and circle on the PlayStation, obviously, while airborne to evade. That's always a fun thing to do with it. They've nerfed it a little bit, but still, it's a fun item to use. It's very fun. Not the most useful, but it does have the and we'll now go inside. It does have the special ammo, heavy ammo perk, which is always nice. And this one has solar pieces, so it's good to use with your Sunbreaker. For the Hunter, we've got the Celestial Nighthawk. This is year 1. Came with House of Wolves. Golden Gun fires 1 shot with 6x damage while granting keyhole for over penetration. Gain bonus super energy on melee kills, or grenade kills, I'm sorry. And then replenish health when you pick up an orb. I always like that perk on helmets. Always love to get that. So there you go with that. Now here we come with a brand new item, and it's really brand new. It is the very first, finally, very first exotic boots for the Warlock, the Transversive Steps. This is brand new for Rise of Iron. However, it's another, all of the exotics that are new in Rise of Iron, armor-wise, are leftovers from year 2. They were not released. They were held out, I assume, for Rise of Iron, to give us something. They were all originally going to be in the Taken King, but they held off. And you can see, look at those. You know, those are pretty cool looking. But what's even cooler is the perks. So let's take a look here. Strange angles. Gain faster movement speed while crouching. Now, you might say to yourself, is that really useful? Well, if you're in, say, you know, Crucible, crouching makes you invisible. So if you can move faster while you're, or off of the radar, I should say, not invisible, but you know what I mean. If you're crouching, you're hiding. And now you're able to move a little faster while you're hiding. So that can give you an advantage. But here's the big perk. Picking up ammo automatically reloads the weapon matching that ammo's type. So that is amazing. Think about it. Think about it. You're running low on like sniper, you know, ammo, and you don't want to reload. Well, there's some ammo on the ground. You grab it, all of a sudden your gun's reloaded. Same thing with heavy. Imagine a Gallahorn. You shoot off a couple of rockets. Oh, now you got to reload. No, there's some heavy bricks on the ground. Pick it up. You're reloaded already. Awesome. And of course, you know, primary, same thing. I mean, that is a very cool perk. Very cool. And now you can also carry more special ammo or heavy ammo. Like, again, I like that more than the more than the ones where they separated. You don't have to worry with these boots. This covers all your heavy weapons or your special weapons. Very cool. This one's solar double down. Again, you can use the glass needles to twist it, which I actually did. Here's my pair of transversive steps, which I just bought from Xur. As you can see, I haven't had any chance to do with it, but you can see I used my glass needles, and I got intellect and discipline, and I got void double down. So that's how I changed it up. So that's pretty cool. I would prefer intellect and discipline, but you know, other than that, hey, go with what he's got. The weapon this week is Monte Carlo. You know about this one. Original PlayStation exclusive year 1, brought to everyone in year 2, and now year 3 he's once again got it for sale. So it's a nice gun. There's a lot of auto rifles in this game now. A lot of very good auto rifles. Monte Carlo is pretty good. Maybe not the best, but it's very stable. You can put it, it's gonna shoot where you put it, and you can be very successful with it. I've always thought it looked good, and we're going to take a look at something here too. In year 3, we've seen ornaments being added. Ornaments change the look of certain exotic weapons and armor. This is one that actually does apply. Now you can see here, Super Spy. I don't own Super Spy, but I do have the Silver Dust that I need to apply, but I don't own Super Spy. Here's what it looks like with Super Spy. That's that black and red. We'll talk about Super Spy a bit more in a minute. But there, that's how it would look if you apply the Super Spy ornament to this. You get a different look to it, and that looks pretty cool. But here's the other one, Royal Flush. Now this is what I'm holding out for on this one. Take a look at this. Gold and black. Talk about a golden gun, right? That looks badass to me. I think that is a very, very sexy gun. So that's what you can do with an ornament, some silver dust, and you got to get the right ornament though. You got to get Royal Flush or Super Spy. Those are the only two you can use. There's 22 of those, so good luck. They come from Radiant Treasures. You get one every week for doing a Heroic Strike from the Heroic Strike playlist. So get to that. You get one Radiant Treasure. You can buy some for silver, of course, if you really want these ornaments. And you get silver dust for breaking down ornaments. But also, Xur sells ornaments, as you can see. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you that is because he's got Super Spy, which I just showed you, on sale. So, not only can you buy it, but as you can see here, it matches the weapon that he has. That might not happen every week. He's obviously going to sell weapons that don't have ornaments, but for this week, he's at least matching. So you can get the matching set of Super Spy and the Monte Carlo. However, as you can see here, one ornament from him costs 25 silver dust. Now, if you get an ornament from a Radiant Treasure that you don't want, you can break it down and get 5 silver dust. So basically, to buy one from Xur that you want, and he's offering it, you have to break down 5 that you don't want. It's not a very good trade-in percentage. So, I think they might need to change the economy here a little bit. Right now, I'm not seeing it being a very good thing. The only way to get silver dust is breaking down ornaments, and you'll get one probably from your Radiant Treasure package just on its own. That's how I got my one. So, you know, there you go. That one's for the Monte Carlo. This one is for the Kvostov. Now, this one is called Bureau of Aeronautics. And it just so happens I have the Kvostov. So we'll take a look here. Here's the Kvostov. This is an exotic version of the first gun you get in the game. And as you can see here, lots of different perks that you can apply to this. It's a very, very versatile weapon. But right now, setting it to burst fire or semi-auto does not really give you the kind of damage boost that you would get from a pulse rifle or a scout rifle. So it's not very useful as that, but as an automatic weapon, very useful, very good. I'm using it. You can also set the speed, 450 RPMs or 900 RPMs, which seriously boosts your magazine up to, here you see 66. A lot less impact, but, you know, I'm using it in 450, but you can use it in either one. Very, very good weapon. People are using it all over the Crucible that have it. But you can see here, here's the ornaments. Bureau of Aeronautics or Last Warmind. The Bureau of Aeronautics is one that Xur is selling this week, and let's take a look at it. And there you go. You get this orange and green. You get that symbol of the Cosmodrome. You can see it disappeared. That's very cool looking. Very cool looking. But, once again, Last Warmind. Let's take a look at the other one you can get. Oh, now look at that again. Gold and black. I got a thing for that with some silver accompaniment. So that is very nice. That is very nice. That's the one I'm holding out for. I really hope I get that one. But that's just me. Again, you might like the other one too. And again, you can get it from Xur this week if you do. So there you go. If you have 25 silver dust lying around from buying a bunch of Radiant Treasures, well, now's your chance to use them. If not, well, this section of Xur might not be very useful for you. I don't think I'm going to get much use out of it other than talking to you guys during the Xur Report, so we'll find out. Down here, we've got Plasma Drive, we've got Stealth Drive, Heavy Ammo, 3 coins. Now, I do want to mention that right now, 3 coins seem to be a little less effective than they have in the past. they tend to tweak these things, and maybe a lot of it is just an effect of how you feel when you get one or not get one. But it just seems I'm not getting quite as many exotic engram drops from my 3 of coins in Rise of Iron. Maybe it'll even out. Maybe I'll go on a hot streak. We'll see. And of course, finally, Glass Needles, which I talked about earlier. And there's the Modalite Exchange. So there you go. All right, folks. Xur is back. Rise of Iron is here. You see what he has? You can finally get some new Warlock boots, exotics, for the first time ever in the game. The Warlocks finally joined the exotic boot party. So there you go, folks. That is the Xur Report for this week. I am the King, aka the Scott, thanking you for joining me. I'm glad to be back, and I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next week. Eat a dick.